Hello everybody and welcome here in Sebring for the second race of the season here. We are just waiting for one more driver to line up. As I'm just gonna tell the starting grid here. So, P1 is Das. P2 is Vitalia. Then P3 is Blasis, which we are waiting for right now. And P4 is Kaiser. So, very good qualifying from the BRM, as they have to uphold that lead in the Constructors Championship. My bad. As we have obviously Das in P1. He definitely has a really high chance of winning this. Though this track is definitely tricky and not the best, I'll call it that, not the best one. So we might see a lot of incidents. You know. Okay, as we're getting ready to start, and we're off. As Kaiser gets a really good start, gets in front of everybody. Then in P2 is Das. BRM has a very good one too right now. As yeah, I mean, I think this is just gonna be domination from the BRM, but Victoria is now catching up, as well as Luke. Oh, a bit of lag there. Oh, Das continues. I mean, regains the lead. He is doing fine. Oh, he goes off, cuts the corner. That's not really good for him. As wait, who's that? Is that a Luke? No, I don't know who's that in the back. That's Brasilus. He fell down a lot. So did Kaiser. Actually, no, he stopped before. That's not bad. As there is a fight for P2. As oh my God, Vittoria now goes into one of the hay bales, loses front wing, falls back down. Look now, P2, then P3 is Kaiser. Oh, Das goes off, but I think everybody's fine. Oh, sliding around, oh my God, Vittorio spins out again. Oh my God, he's fallen behind a lot. A terrible race for him. He's so far behind. Holy. I mean, this is more of an endurance race because the track is real long. The laps are over 2 minutes and 30 seconds most of the time. So, only 10 laps here, which is still going to be like 30 minutes. So, this is definitely going to be interesting, as this track is long and has a lot of bugs. So I don't expect a lot from this race, but we will see in due time. As I think, oh yeah, I'm lagging really bad. This is not looking good. Oh, we're back. I'm really sorry for the internet. I am coming back to my home right after this race, so the next races will definitely will look better. Obviously, we'll have less lag than this, because this is terrible. As we have a BRM 1-2 right now, because Luke went off, I think, at the last corner. Of Victoria they're gonna be crossing the finish line right now. Oh my God, I'm stuttering really bad. He's going into the pit lane as the race has calmed down a bit, as Das has a very comfortable lead in front of Kaiser in P2. I mean, this is definitely gonna be interesting, probably later in the race when the cracks are really gonna start to show of this track, because I mean, it is really buggy. You really have to be careful on the straights, because you can get flung up into the air. There's a lot of things that can go wrong on this track. Also, Luke is catching up pretty fast to Brazilus, that is in P3. So I think there's gonna be a really good performance from him. Brazilus doesn't look like he's doing the best right now. Oh wait, who lost? Oh, Kaiser lost his front wing. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, he's screwed over. He's gonna have to pit. He's probably gonna fall back down to last. Whoa, that's what I was talking about. You cannot go on the white line there, as you can just get flung up into the air. That's really just terrible. That's what I was saying about, not what I was talking about. It's just terrible, as also Luke passes Brazilus for second place, and Das just has a huge lead. If he messes this up, this is really, really terrible. My goodness. Well, Brazilus faster on the entry there. He passes Luke. Luke has the faster exit and is going to be catching up on the straight. As Kaiser is, I'm pretty sure, going to be pitting. Oh, Vittorio really far behind. Kaiser, I think, is going to have to pit as he doesn't have anything more to lose. He is almost last. Only Vittorio's behind him with a completely ruined race. But I think if Kaiser pits and this pit stop doesn't go well, he will be last for sure. Oh, he decides to stay out. Controversial. I mean, this could go wrong and could go right at the same moment, because I mean, definitely Vittorio's gonna be catching up now with a clean air and no damage. But also, if Kaiser would have pit, there would have been a small chance of him falling down to last. So this is definitely gonna be interesting, as Brazilus is now falling behind a lot from Luke, but he is getting away from Kaiser with a ruined front wing. So I think he's gonna be staying in the midfield for most of this race. I mean, we only have 5 drivers, so there isn't that much, to be honest. Oh, as Brazilus goes into the wall, loses front wing as well. So we have 2 drivers with a ruined front wing, Kaiser and Brazilus. So not gonna be a battle between the 2 drivers, because I mean, I think Kaiser is slightly faster overall. So now with the playing field even, he will be catching up. At least that's what I expect. Also, maybe today you can see that I'm talking a bit louder, you know, more exciting. I've been pointing out that I should be doing this, so I might as well do it. So the races feel more interesting. But for now, I think Brazilus is still getting away. Kaiser doesn't seem to be catching up anytime soon, as he has to stick on the road. Oh, Brazilus! Right as I say that, Brazilus goes off. Kaiser passes him. Oh, terrible for him. He completely missed the braking point, which isn't uncommon. That corner is really, really bad. As Vittorio's slowly catching up, actually. Or is he? I think he's actually falling back down. Maybe he missed a corner or two. Huh. This is interesting. Now back to Kaiser. He got overtaken by Brazilus, but he has the better exit as Brazilus goes off. Loses the position. Kaiser now in P2. So we still may be expecting a BRM 1-2, but now he doesn't have really much competition since Vittorio is really, really far away. So he could risk it and pit, which Brazilus is also probably gonna do. So that's what he should do. Oh my god, he spins. What? Oh my god, terrible for him. He doesn't even decide to cut the corner. The track is so buggy. He touches the curb. Oh my god, this is terrible. He should have just cut in the corner at this point. Is Brazilus pitting? No, but it's not really worth taking the gamble and staying out. So is he gonna pit? Or is there a wheel on the track? He is pitting, as Brazilus is staying out. Oh my god! Das lost his wheel. Das lost the rear wheel. Oh my god. Terrible for BRM. Did Vittoria passes Kaiser in the pit lane? He screwed up so much. Oh my god, if he only wouldn't have spun out, then he could have been still there close to Brazilus. But he bottled it and now is just screwed completely, as Vittoria is, I think, in P1 actually. Oh no, actually P2, my bad. Brazilus is P1. But with that broken front wing, it doesn't seem like it's gonna stay that for long. Oh my god. Oh my bad, Luke is P1. I completely forgot about him. Completely. Crazy. I think this is gonna be his first win. If he actually does this. I mean, finish this. Kaiser already lost his front wing again. Oh my god. Not really good for him as he goes into the wall, as he goes into the tire. Oh my goodness. He's just completely not doing well as he touches the hay bale. Oh my goodness. Luke has a huge lead on Brazilus in P2. What is going on? I mean, the BRMs had the 1-2 basically guaranteed if they only kept up, got consistent lap times, but it seems like they didn't. So now BRM is completely ruined. I mean, Kaiser's last, unfortunately, and Dasa's complete DNF, even though he had a huge lead. If Luke keeps up, does really consistent lap times and doesn't bottle it on any corner, he should be completely fine with finishing this race in P1, as long as he just drives carefully. He doesn't have to push himself. He can just drive safely, you know, don't risk it, and he will be completely fine. So, I mean, this is definitely gonna be really interesting. Kaiser's pitting, I think he's almost a lap down. I mean, Luke is in sector 3 already. Kaiser coming out of the pit lane is gonna be seeing him pass on the right. I'm pretty sure. No, he won't, but still, that's not good for him. Or will he actually? That may happen, as he's turned the wrong way, so he has to back out and do this again. He could see very far away. The Kojima driver, I think that's Kojima. What is he doing? He's not going. There's just my lag. No, he's not going. What's going on here? Kaiser is not driving. What is going on? Is this a possible DNF for the German? I think he has some problems with his internet. Yeah, I think he's gonna be... He's already a lap down. But lap down's guaranteed. Actually, no. He drives out of the pit lane right as Luke is behind him. I don't know what happened for him, but definitely not good, as he's almost a lap down. Very far behind everybody else. The gaps are just huge at this point. Oh, Luke passes Kaiser. Just a terrible stop for him. Overall, a terrible race. He lost his front wing right as he came out of the pits. And he also lost his front wing while he was in the top 2. Same goes for Das. He had a huge lead. Bottled it. Touched the wall at the final corner. Lost his rear wheel. DNF. Really terrible for him. But it isn't terrible definitely for the Kojima driver that qualified, I'm pretty sure, like P5. If I'm not mistaken. Really interesting. I mean, there's a huge gap between P1 and P2. Where's Kaiser? He's not going. He's not going. What happened? He got stuck on the curb. Oh my goodness. Oh god. What is that luck? Oh my goodness. And he also touches the wall there. Oh my god. Just a terrible, terrible race for him. It's just wild. As the gap between P1 and P2 is almost one whole sector. This race is definitely very interesting. Both of the leaders crashing out in this race as well. First Vittorio, I think he was P1 at one point when he crashed. Then Das. Not good for him, not good. I mean, Luke has a huge lead. Yeah, that's basically one sector between P2 Vittorio and him. What is Vittorio slowing down? Vittorio slowing down on the straight. What is he doing? He's not driving. Okay, I think he's going again. That was weird. Huh. As Brazilus also passed him. Now in P3. That was weird. Interesting. Definitely really interesting. As also Kaiser is lapped by Brazilus. He's almost lapped by the entire field at this point. Only not being lapped. Kaiser, you are last. You are unfortunately last, Kaiser. Yeah, this is definitely not really an interesting race at this point. Crazy. While Luke is in the couple last corners, one of the couple last corners, Brazilus is only starting his laps when Luke is finishing them. The gap is just huge. Also, Brazilus touches the wall there slightly. That turn is tricky, so I'm not surprised because you have to get the braking point really correct. My bad for my pronunciation. Like, if you mess up even slightly, then you're done. Also, Aldo is, I think, catching up to Kaiser. I mean, Vittorio. Terrible race for him as well. Started P2, if I'm not mistaken. I think he started P2. Yeah, he did start P2. But then just completely ruined his race. Lost his front wing, had to pit, fall back down to last. Just terrible. Only Kaiser is behind them. Oh my god, Kaiser. Another incident. He's gonna smoking. He has to pit within 2 laps. Or he DNFs. What a terrible race for him. Overall, a terrible race for BRM. I mean, this is kind of the track's fault, as this track is really dangerous. Has a lot of problems in itself. But it seems the driver's skills are amplifying that. As he almost loses it right as I'm saying that. This is definitely interesting. That's for sure. Illegal or joined the game. The difference between P1 and P2 is huge. Holy, Kaiser is pitting. He will be lapped by the entire field. Even Vittorio, with also a terrible race, is gonna be lapping him, which is not nice. That's for sure. As he's doing absolutely terrible. Yeah, lapped by everyone. Interesting. Definitely a really interesting race here. Kaiser pits. I hope this time he doesn't lose his front wing right as he comes out of the pit lane, which happened, I think, 3 times at this point. So, right as I'm saying that, he almost touches one of the what's called the signs showing the braking markers. For now, it seems that he's doing fine, but I don't know what to expect from him in this track. Because lately he hasn't been doing well. I'm just gonna frame it like that. Ay. Kaiser is almost getting lapped twice. If he keeps up, he will be lapped twice. Luke is not that far away from him. As we have 2 laps remaining. The gaps between the drivers are large. But on this track, you don't know what to expect. With the bumps and everything, you can't really predict anything here, you know. It's just this track is definitely not for bad drivers, not for inexperienced drivers, as you can really mess up on basically every corner. Only 2 laps remaining. Yeah, this race has been quite... I mean, there has been a lot of incidents, but this whole race has been quite boring, you know, with the huge gaps. There hasn't been really a fight for the lead for the entirety of the race since maybe lap 1 or 2, as the gaps are just too large for anyone to do anything meaningful. Actually Kaiser's getting away from Luke. At least I think so. Where is Brasilus? Oh my, yeah, the gap between Brasilus and Luke is just gigantic. And Luke is getting away faster and faster with every single lap. As also Aldo is catching up to him. He's actually getting pretty close to Brasilus. So there may be a fight for P2 in the end. The gap is still large, but I mean, you can't really do a lot of mistakes with a broken wing here. Oh, right as I say that. Oh my god, Brasilus goes off into one of the sand dunes, maybe hills, and damages his engine. He's gonna have to pit within 2 laps. Oh my goodness. So, with P2, he's not getting a P2 anytime soon. As, unless Aldo crashes, like, right here, then he definitely will pass him. And if he only kept up... Oh, right as I say that, Aldo goes off into the trees, damages his car, loses the front and rear wing, smoking. I don't know where he's driving, but that's definitely not the track. He's gonna fall off the edge of the map at this point. What is going on? What is Aldo doing? What is Vittorio doing? What's going on? Kaiser, what's going on with him? He's not moving at all. Oh, he's back. He's back, but he will have to pit as also Kaiser unlaps himself. But he will have to pit. Terrible for him. Kaiser actually unlaps himself. With one of the drivers at least. I think he's actually gonna be unlapped. Oh no, actually Brazilis, yeah. I think he's not gonna be getting unlapped with Brazilis. Also, does he have damage? He lost his front wing again. Oh my goodness. That's not a good performance, I'll say that. Oh my god. So, Brazilis stays in P2 with that unexpected issue that Vittoria had. Kaiser is gonna stay in P4. Not good for him. It looks like he's driving a car from the 60s. With no rear wing and no front wing. As this is the last lap. I think they're gonna have to finish this. I think they have to finish lap 9, and right as I say that, Luke wins here in Sebring. A really good drive for him. Now Brazilos is gonna be driving over to the finish line. I mean, just look at the difference between P1 and P2. That was absolute domination from the Kojima. Aldo still finishes P3. Oh wow, because Vittoria doesn't cross the finish line, Kaiser will be finishing on the podium. What a weird race for him. At least he gained one position from the one he qualified. Still terrible for the BRMs, but that's definitely better than, well, being P4. At least he finished on the podium. He's just gonna be crossing the finish line now. Last corner. We're gonna wait a couple more seconds. Lap times are, let's see, just gonna wait for Kaiser to finish. Come on, get over the finish line. Let's go through. Take a screenshot of everybody's lap times. Okay, so we have P1 Luke, P2 is Brazilis, and P3 is Kaiser. So actually, might as well do a quick interview with him. Let's see what his thoughts are on the race. Just gonna walk over. Hello, Kaiser.
Hello.
So, what do you think of this race? Do you think that you could have definitely done more Or do you think that it's still a good
Oh shit.
result on the podium?
I think well, I don't know what to say because I I didn't have too much morale
Yeah,
to, I don't know, stay running, still driving and competing because it was confusing and my morale right now is not one of the best because
yeah. I mean,
this
BRM,
this
you guys
race
had it.
was
You guys had a 1-2
actually
guaranteed. If Das didn't DNF, you guys could have had a guaranteed 1-2, but unfortunately, this wasn't this wasn't the best drive from both BRM drivers.
was it the best drive? Was it the best race for both of the BLMs? But we
BRM,
used
yeah,
our motivation for any race, and we will continue to have this same motivation in every race because a team is being it is built with motivation. It is built for
yeah.
winning or racing or
Do you guys have high
whatever.
hopes that you guys can still finish the season with the World Teams Constructors Championship?
I don't know if we can win the Teams Championship or the World's Driver Championship, either me or Das. But I have the faith that I can. I have the faith that I can finish. And me and Das, the motivation that me and Das have to win this championship is to win, is to compete, to win and to point. These things are implemented for any of us drivers, and we cannot desist through driving and compete on like the car is
I
not one of
mean,
the best with the broken wheels.
yeah.
It
I mean,
understeers too much, such as the last interview
if you guys
I had with
continue
you.
putting up this consistency, you guys do have a chance. Now I will just move over to Brazilis for interview. He's unfortunately gonna be typing only in chat. So Brazilis, do you think that you could have done more, or do you think that this is a good result? Yeah, that is true. Yeah, P2 is definitely still good. I mean, you did start from the back. Yeah, I agree. So, Brazilis, that is the end. Thanks for your time. And yeah, that will be all. Everybody have a nice day. Good day, good night, whatever, yeah.